This is Eric, aka the Odorous Bag, here with a new WAD. This is made by someone from one of my Facebook groups. I will include the information below. I've been practicing a lot with this WAD, and I think I'm going to have to break some conventions just to get through it. So what we're going to do is we're going to enable free look, because it looks like that actually is required, because there's a secret later on the map, you'll see. And then I'm also going to enable crosshair. And normally I don't like doing this, just because most WADs are made with the idea that you play it vanilla. And I'm going to do this just because the WAD isn't finished yet. This is a work in progress. So from what the maker has told me is that there's going to be a lot more revisions. Something you're going to see is there's going to be some missing textures. That's all intentional. So with that being said, don't have your expectations set too high on this one. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done. And he is trying to see everybody's feedback to make the WAD a lot better. I will be following this as it progresses. And I will be just going over and hopefully release a gameplay of a final product whenever it is released, or if he does give me that information. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and actually start the level. As you can see, we have stock music. And the cool thing about this is more of a labyrinth. So you have this map here and it tells you where to go. So if we look at the map, you have buildings, and the buildings mirror this pattern, and then this tells you its completions. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and try to find that building. Now, scattered throughout the labyrinth is going to be a bunch of revenants. The idea here is that you earn weapons to deal with the revenants and the labyrinth later on. So right now, our goal is to get... Oh, we woke up one. Oh, we woke up two. So our goal here is to get to the first door with waking up as little... Oh crap, that's not supposed to happen. Okay. That's fine, he's kind of trapped there. So now we get our first shotgun here. And as you can see, the level's starting to fill up. So we lowered the bars. So that's going to hint you in as to where we need to go next. And that's going to be right here. What I'm going to do is just get the chainsaw here. Okay. There we go. And now we have some health to deal with. The great thing is that we can teleport around so that we don't have to deal with certain things. And yes, infighting is encouraged. Now this section. This is where I have most of my critiques. So there is a Caco demon right here. Okay, I'm going to save it here. So let's just say Geom. There we go. Now, there's a bunch of goodies here. So as you can see, we have a lot to get because a lot of these, I wouldn't say are necessary to complete the map, but would be very helpful. Like that shotgun, for example. You could just hear all the revenants out there. But this kind of platforming section reminds me a lot of a Sunder map. And while Sunder is a great WAD, platforming like this has been its biggest criticism. Mainly because Doom doesn't have a jump button. So this Soul Sphere I picked up, I won't even be able to take much advantage of because of the platforming. Now granted, most of that is due to my own skill, but as you can see, the platforms are so small. Okay. We're going to save here. I'm gonna load there. Alright, I guess we can't back up from that. So I thought I could cross the gap backwards. The problem with Doom Guy is that he operates on skates. He has momentum. So because he has this momentum, it makes it hard. Okay. It makes it hard to navigate platforms because you might end up providing way too much momentum and then he just falls off and you start taking damage. Now our next section is going to be with where the red waterfall is. Oh, nope. Now, you also want to make sure that you kind of know where you're going because you're going to be facing a lot of opposition at one point. Ah, here we go. Nope. So right now what we're doing is we're looking for the other door that opened. And doing so before we get overwhelmed. Because we could take easily a lot of health. Trying to find this door can be a bit bothersome, but I think we're on the right path now. Aha! And this is why I enabled mouse look. So as you can see, there is a plasma rifle right over there. And if I shoot this... Oh. Okay, so here's what happens if I shoot one. Now I can do this from here, here, and subsequently here. The problem is these two. There's no way to do that with auto aim. So it looks like mouse look was intended for this. And now we found the secret yellow key. So I don't know if I cheesed that out or not. And now we're fighting Hell Knights with a single barrel. This is just, you know, fighting Hell Knights with a single barrel. And then fighting a baron with a single barrel. I don't want to waste too many, so there we go. Now you can hear those guys are getting very rambunctious outside. That's because there is a lot of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it again. Just to prove. The great thing is that if one area becomes overwhelmed, you can kind of like teleport around the area without having to go outside into the labyrinth. And now we have a plasma rifle. There we go. Alright, so I heard a door open. Let's go ahead and collect that. As you can hear, there is a lot going on outside. Okay, there might be a pain elemental somewhere. So at this point, I don't know what to do. Because if I stand on this, nothing happens. So let's go downstairs. Can I open this? No. Okay. Can I open this? No. What if I stand on this? Nothing seemed to open. Okay. sounds like something might be opening, but I can't hear over all the fucking enemy spam. Making it hard to detect where a door may or may not be opening on top of that. Apologies about that. So, as I was saying, it's almost impossible. Oh, I'm sure there's some solution to this puzzle. It feels like a soft lock, unless I'm supposed to jump. So, like, the only way I figured out how to get out of here was to just... Yeah. Where does this put me? Alright, we need to get out of here before I waste too much ammo. Maybe I could kind of cheese it? No, you put the line def way out there. Okay, let's go ahead and save here. And I'm gonna equip my chain gun. Now let's go ahead and save here. So, as mentioned, I have tried everything in the book. So I don't know if this was supposed to open. I don't know if there's supposed to be a teleporter. I've tried, you know, damaging walls. I have no clue what's going on here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and save one more time. And what's going to happen now is we're going to try and do some infighting. Because if I jump up and try to exit... I mean... Does that do anything? Because even jumping outside the window at this point... Okay. So we need some health. What I'm going to do is just kind of run out. And it's still not wise to fight them. So now, what we're doing is we need to, I'm at a point now where I haven't been before. And let's see here. No. Okay, so let's go ahead, just kind of... Yeah, it's almost like instant death at this point. There we go. So let's go ahead and try coming up here. Not get overwhelmed. I am probably doing this entirely wrong. But at this point, I'm just trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. Like, there's still 100 enemies to go, and I hear that arch file. So, you know, at this point, I'm still not entirely sure if I'm playing this as intended. Ooh. Yep, they're starting to come, so we have to figure out where to go next. So apparently we have one pentagram hit. Apparently there's a switch we're supposed to hit there. Alright, I guarantee you that probably brought a bunch of people my way. No. Got another pinky out of the way. So we got that. Is there any hint that there's a door here? Nope. So now we're just, you know, kind of walking around in circles trying to figure out where to go next. I mean, so he did block. Hey, look, another secret. So now we're just trying to, you know, aimlessly figure out where to go. Alright, let's go ahead and just take out plasma. Ooh. Huh. Some misaligned textures, figure that might have been a secret. I do not have the ammo to deal with those guys. Alright, it looks like I have to ID clip out of here. Yeah, let's see if that changed up. We definitely need some health. yeah, this is odd. It's definitely promising. And maybe with the extra textures, we might have a little bit more direction. And I really like the design of this map, too. It's just trying to figure out where to go. Well, this is odd. Okay. So let's go ahead and just cheaty face. So it seems like the next place we need to go is gonna be that center area. Okay. Alright guys, so this is as far as I could get. I wish I could have gotten farther. Maybe I'm just dumb. If anybody has an idea, let me know. My name is Eric, aka the Odorous Bag.